She ignored your last 3 texts. She saw your story and didn't reply. And somewhere in the back of your mind, a voice is saying, "She's over it. She's over you." I need you to stop believing that voice for the next 8 minutes. Because there's one specific thing, one behavior, that when you do it correctly, makes it almost impossible for a woman to fully let go of you. Not manipulation. Not mind games. A real documented shift in how the brain processes someone it hasn't fully closed the door on. And the wild part? Most guys do the exact opposite of it, which is why they lose her twice, once in real life and once in her memory. Part 1. Why ignoring you doesn't mean what you think. Here's the pain point nobody talks about. You send a text, it sits there on delivered for 6 hours, and your brain runs 1,000 worst-case scenarios. You start thinking she's already talking to someone else, that she's laughing about you with her friends, that you're an afterthought. But silence and closure are not the same thing. A woman who has truly moved on doesn't need to ignore you. She just forgets you exist. Ignoring takes effort. Ignoring means she's managing something. And people don't manage things they don't feel. So, what is she actually managing? That's the part almost nobody explains correctly. Part 2. The one thing that changes everything. Here's the thing, it's not a text. It's not a gift. It's not showing up somewhere unannounced. Those are all things that make you look smaller, not bigger. The one thing is this: becoming unpredictable in a way she can't explain to herself. Psychologists call this a break in expectation modeling. Her brain has already built a prediction of who you are and what you'll do next: beg, disappear, angry, or post something petty online. When you do none of those things, and instead she sees you calm, active, and clearly fine without her, her brain can't file you away. Unresolved predictions don't get archived. They get replayed. And replaying you is exactly what you want. Here's why. Part 3. The psychological open loop. This is called an open loop, and it's the same mechanism that makes a good TV show impossible to stop watching. Your brain hates unfinished stories. If she pictured a version of how this ends, you chasing, you upset, you gone, and that version doesn't happen, the story in her head has no ending. No ending means her mind keeps returning to it, not because she wants to, because it's unresolved. This is why the guy who reacts calm and unbothered stays in her head longer than the guy who fights for her attention. Fighting for attention closes the loop, she gets her answer, and moves on. Silence with confidence keeps it open. But there's a catch. Do this wrong, and you kill the loop completely. Here's the mistake almost every guy makes. Part 4. The mistake that kills it instantly. This is the pain point. You already know the feeling. You tell yourself you're going to be cool about it, and then 11 p.m. hits. You've had a drink, and you're typing a paragraph, explaining your feelings. Or you check her Instagram for the 5th time that night. Or you like an old photo by accident and spiral. Every one of those actions answers the question her brain was asking. It confirms the prediction. It closes the loop. And the second the loop closes, she has her ending, and the story is finished. That's the moment she actually starts to move on, not before. So how do you actually hold the line without losing your mind in the process? That's what nobody teaches you. Part 5. The 3-part method. Here's how you actually execute this without pretending or lying to yourself. Step 1. Redirect. Don't suppress. Don't try to not think about her. That backfires every time, because trying not to think about something makes you think about it more. Instead, redirect your energy into something with a visible, trackable outcome: training, a project, a goal, with a deadline. Your brain needs somewhere else to put the tension. Step 2. Let your life become the update. You don't need to post at her. You don't need a revenge body photo with a caption. You just need your actual life, the one she can see through mutual friends, through stories, through the algorithm, to look like someone who's building something. That's what reactivates the open loop without you saying a single word to her. Step 3. If contact happens, match her energy. Don't exceed it. If she texts, "Hey stranger," you're not writing 3 paragraphs back. You're being warm, brief, and slightly busy. That's it. That's the whole move. It reinforces the exact story. Her brain can't finish. Now here's the part that separates the guys who actually pull this off from the guys who fake it for 2 days and quit. Part 6. The real reason this works. This isn't about tricking her. It's about the fact that when you stop performing for her attention, you actually become the version of yourself that was attractive to her in the first place, before the relationship got heavy, before the arguments, before you started asking for reassurance instead of just being a man with a life of his own. The psychology isn't the manipulation. The psychology is that confidence built from actual progress in your own life is not fakeable. She can tell the difference between a guy performing "I'm fine" and a guy who's actually fine. Only one of those keeps her loop open.